What's up, guys? Just a quick heads up that the music was blocked in this video due to copyright, so I have muted the audio. However, I have provided a link to the song in the description, so you can open a new tab and listen to the song alongside with my reaction. Or you can just join me on Patreon for unedited footage. But for now, enjoy the video, guys. Evil woman.
Ooh, what's happening, everyone? Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you stopping by on the channel. We're going to listen to some more Face the Music, and by more, I mean the rest of it. We're going to finish out ELO's Face the Music with the second half of the album. We did the first, now we're doing the rest. So this is going to be the 4 tracks: Poker, Strange Magic, Downtown Home, and One Summer Dream, all released in I guess I could have had that up, 75. Hope that you guys enjoyed the first side. I've been listening to the first side a few times now, and I think the Knight Rider track is actually my favorite track on the first side of the album. So I'm excited to get into the next one here. We're going to go ahead and pull it up, per usual, with ELO. It'll be edited here on YouTube. Go to Patreon, link in the description to go watch the full version. It's free. You don't have to pay. It's there for you. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's play some cards with the first track, Poker. That's a solid track to kick off this side of the album. I think the best part of that is going to be Tandy. His work with the synth, with the piano, I think really makes this stand out so beautifully. Those runs, so stupid, it's coming from my mouth, but it sounds so good coming from his fingers. I love how that switches up the whole mood of the song. You know, because the riff overall, especially in like the verse in the beginning, it's kind of whatever. It's kind of okay, you know, it's there. But the way that, you know, Tandy's work kind of sparks that up is really nice. The break in the middle when it's allowed to breathe just a little bit, give that wine a little aeration, lets the flavors and the smells and the scents all come out so wonderfully, making this really nice to listen to. The riff around, it came in earlier, but I caught it again around 3:04. Let me turn my volume down just a bit. This riff. Isn't that from a Led Zeppelin song? Or some popular song? I'm pretty sure it's Led Zeppelin. I don't know. I don't remember the song off the top of my head. But that sounds like that's a riff I've heard before. I've definitely heard that riff before. I don't know where, but I've heard it. But like I said, this middle section here, the way that the synth allows everything to just float so dreamily. The middle I was really attracted to. I just like, once again, I'm stuck on him, but Tandy just delivers, I think, in spades. Man, I messed up my own joke. Redo, no editing. Tandy really delivers in spades. Hold on. Work with me. I was gonna say Tandy delivers in spades because he does, but because the song's Poker, I was gonna mention all the other sweets, but Tandy's awesome in this track. Let's go over the lyrics, why don't we, huh? Away, the Joker's closing in, reform and they will win. The light is fading fast, I know, you know, they know, we all know, everybody's gonna burn down. Now, this could be a literal game of poker, or it could be a figurative game of poker, but I like the lines, first of all, the Joker's closing in. Nice relation to, you know, the card, but also, I'm assuming a person, maybe. And then the paranoia that's exemplified in the I know, you know, they know, we all know. Because everyone's playing poker, everyone's trying to hide their intentions, their hands, what they have. So it's like this paranoia, like, does he know what I have? Do they know I have? Etc. I like that a lot. The girls come crawling on all fours. The carpet crawlers. Banging on locked doors. High cards, call the tune, I know, you know, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's going to burn down. Play me another hand, lose everything I am until we meet again. I think they're just playing a game of poker. The ace that's hiding up your sleeve will cause the world to grieve. The love you had is gone. I know, you know, etc., etc. Or I think the song may be literally talking about a game of poker, but it's more applied to a grander scheme, life in general. The dream in every player's heart to win it all, not part. They lie awake at night. The game where gamblers rule the night and get your blood they might. Or it just could be a literal game of poker. It really could be a literal game. Let's just go ahead and move on to the next track, which is going to be Strange Magic, which is kind of funny because technically isn't all magic strange. I really like the way that the bass came in at the end there. Oh, I put my volume way too loud. Sorry about that. And just started backing up the strings a little extra bit. That was really nice. I like that. This track is so light and enchanting. It's repetitive in the chorus. It's strange magic. Bum, 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 bum. It's repetitive. It revolves around that simple line. And yet, at the same time, I feel like it hits that magical sensation. It's mellow. It still drives you, but it doesn't push you. It just, like, gently, like, I don't know, like, it's still pushing, but just not so deliberately. Almost allowing your feet to lead you to where you want to go. Once again, I think Tandy is just sensational in here. When he repeats the line, strange magic. I think that this song is really just a basic love song. The strange magic is just the feeling of love growing between him and whoever he's loving. But I really like the way that the I don't know if it's strings or keyboards. I don't know. There's both. But the way that it comes up in that chorus when he says that. Because if you've ever had a crush on someone, fallen in love, been infatuated with someone, and you have it reciprocated, anything like that or in that kind of relation. Think about the first time or the last time you had that feeling. And you have a certain light in your chest, a certain heat in your stomach. Like it's deep, you know? And the way that synth line, string line, whatever it may be, the way that it comes up, it kind of feels like that rising heat, that burning light of love. Like, and I know it sounds like overly poetic, but that's the feeling I get when he's repeating strange magic. I was trying to find the chorus of it. I just skipped it. Here. Well, that's strings, definitely. But before I think it's synth. But either way, that rising, like, palpability of depth and feeling, that love, that's exemplified to me in that part right there. There's also some phasing going on in the beginning and end of the track. I don't know if that's guitar or Tandy again. I got no idea, or if that's just some random effect. I really don't know. But I do think that that's a cool effect as well. It's almost like the swirling in your head when you do find that love. Very sweet guitar to lighten the mood, to bring it up. This is less lighting the candles, more opening the windows to love and sunlight. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. This phasing. I want to say that that's like guitar because you can hear something being what I think is picked. So I think that's a guitar string being picked, but there's just an effect on it. I think so. Yeah. And then that rising thing starts with the piano and then eventually just strings. It's a very strong track, especially melodically. You're sailing softly through the sun in a broken Stone Age dawn. You fly so high. I get a strange magic. Oh, what a strange magic. It's a strange magic. You're walking meadows in my mind, making waves across my time. I get strange magic. What a strange magic. Oh, I'm never going to be the same again. Now I've seen the way it's got to end. Sweet dream, sweet dream. It's magic, and he repeats that over and over. I think the magic is just love. I think he's just in love with this person, or at least has some sort of attraction to them. You're sailing softly through the sun in a broken Stone Age dawn. This person is so high above everyone else. Everyone else is in this Stone Age, but they're sailing softly through the sun. Or maybe he's just an admirer of airplanes. I don't know. Let's move on to the next track. Let me go. That's going to be One Summer Dream. Is it one? Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong track listing. It's going to be Downtown Home. Let's move on. Let me play the little bit last bits of this one.
The world outside don't like us much, 'cause they ain't got our classy touch.
Loving that like not country but folk twang that the album has just switched to. I like how we're covering all styles here with the ELO. I like that. This was definitely completely different from what I was expecting. Like I said, we're moving into a downtown, hometown, country folk rock song with all the fixins of ELO. We're still getting the heavy strings. We're still getting those violins, which I love the way how we've kind of switched from this, I don't know, divine heavenly melodies into something a lot more homey, a lot more heartland. You know, like it's just cool to hear like the different direction that we're going in here. I thought the guitar playing was nice. I love the harmonies from the female vocals, who I don't have the exact names here. I have some names, but I don't know exactly who's in this one. But I love that. I thought the vocals between whoever it was and Lynn sounded really nice. And like I said, the violins really accentuated everything. And this definitely has a kind of hoedown and hootenanny kind of feel to it. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't help but think of this, of like burning the barnyard down. And I mean like with a party, like everyone's just in there just, you know, clapping and foot tapping, and the cows and the chickens are put away for the night. Get out of the barn. It's time for us to have our fun. The kind of thing. That is so random. But it sounds really good. Love that little distorted twang on the guitar in little moments like that. Like, this is a pretty cool track. And when I was listening to the singing there, I don't know who, and I'm sorry, but it sounds like another folk singer that I don't know how much we've listened to on this channel. I can't even say. It's just very reminiscent of someone. I can't say who that someone is because I don't know, but when I heard the singing here, it just sounds like someone. I'm not sure who though. But the composition of the whole thing is really nice as well. Like I said, the balance between the twangy guitars and the strings, which switch into something completely different, almost fiddler-like. It's just really nice. You know, everything just sounds good here. Trying to find the lyrics again. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the beginning was in reverse. Face the mighty waterfalls. I was trying to read it because in the beginning it's in reverse. So I'm like, what is it saying? Face the mighty waterfall. Okay, I know that there was a track called Waterfall, but face the mighty waterfall. The world outside don't like us much because they ain't got our classy touch. But they ain't good enough to breathe the town's good air, we make 'em leave. But it's no, really can't do that, no, down home town. No monkey business in this town, who do you think you're pushing around? This town's respectable and clean, just look at you, or look around, you'll see what I mean. So, in this town, they don't like outsiders in their town, messing things up, perhaps bringing things into the town that they don't want. We got the best town band around. Just listen to their crazy sound. When they get hot, they're going to blow. You see them winning every show. Now, when they say winning every show, I mean, it's just because they're isolated in their own little town. Like, they're not winning like any national shows. They're just winning kind of a show in their own little town there. I don't know. But it's no, really can't do that. She loves you. No, I can't do that. Down hometown. Wish I was in the land of Dixie. Look away, look away. Is it just looking to go home? Looking to get away from everything and go home? That's where he's from? I think it's kind of a take, like I said. They think they got everything, but they think they got everything that they need, and they don't want any outside influence. But, you know, they're kind of just holding themselves back. I think that line where I said they got the best band in town because they're winning every show, I think that's the one that like really gives me that idea. Like, yeah, of course they're the best band in town. It's a town of 100. Not that there's anything wrong with a town of 100, but, you know, can't keep everyone out. Anyways, let's move on to the last and final track of the album, One Summer Dream. Is this like, well, what's the song? Summer Dream by Spirited Away. The composer, Joe Hisaishi. I love Joe Hisaishi. Isn't it called Summer's Dream? Summer's Night? Summer's Day? Something summer. It's a really popular song. Let's play the last few minutes or seconds of Down Hometown. Let's go. And with that, the dream of this album fades away. One Summer Dream, I think, is a really well-earned conclusion to the album. It's very sunny, it's very sunshiny, it's very, very hypnotic. The lyrics really just repeat themselves, One Summer's Dream. And once again, I'm just going to explain to you what I feel listening to this. If you think back to your youth, heck, maybe you do it now, but maybe you were like me and you would go outside sometimes and lay in the grass and just look up in the clouds at the sun. I used to do my homework in a tree. I would just lay back on the tree and do my homework and stuff like that. And there's a certain point where, like, let's say you start getting sleepy. You're tired of sun gazing or cloud gazing, and you start to get that sleepy feeling and you just kind of, like, you totally relax. And the summer sun is just hitting your skin, not necessarily burning you, but there's this warm, comforting sensation of just being out there with the sun, with nature, looking up into the sky. But you're falling asleep while this is happening. That's exactly what I'm feeling listening to One Summer Dream. I can't help it. Even the way that the vocals just hypnotically repeat over and over again, bouncing between Jeff Lynne and whoever the female accompaniment is, but just the way that they back and forth echo and rebound off each other as the guitar just gently strums in the back, little echoes of strings around and surround. It feels like a daydream, a perfect daydream, but a daydream's end. How sweet it is to have it, but how beautiful it was to have had it in the first place, though lost at this point. That's I don't know why, but that's exactly the feeling that I get from One Summer Dream. The repetitiveness of it, I think, is its strength, because you don't want it to be over. It's like a kid in summer vacation. You don't want vacation to be over. You know? I don't think there's necessarily anything groundbreaking about the track, but it's just the emotional impact of everything, the way that everything swells and boils and bubbles and then brings it back down to a simmer, but all of this emotional, or emotionally, rather. It's a very beautiful track, and like I said, I think a great way to end the album on this mellow, kind of bittersweet track, or way. So I go, though it hurts me, I'm crying for your love. Deep waters flow out to the sea. They never needed you or me. One Summer Dream. Blue mountains high and valley low. I don't know which way I should go. One Summer Dream. Warm summer breeze blows endlessly, touching the hearts of those who feel. Bird on a wing goes floating by, but there's a teardrop in his eye. These dreams are ending. It's like, I never played it, but I saw the story. It's like one of the Zelda games where the whole game is technically in a dream. Isn't it in like a dinosaur's dream or a whale's dream or something? And then once the whale wakes up, the whole world technically ends. So you don't really want to wake up the whale, but you got to wake up the whale. I don't know, something like that. I know it's so random to bring into this, but I just thought of that. All these beautiful things at some point have to leave. At some point, those deep waters need to flow out to sea. At some point, the bird needs to leave, although with a tear in its eye. You have options to go to mountains, to go valleys, these things in life. You don't even know which way to go, but you just do what's best. And at some point, the dream ends. It was beautiful while it lasted. That's an awesome track to end this album on. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I don't have anything else more to say, except I hope that you enjoyed listening to the album with me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, out of your life, for joining me here and watching the videos, listening to the music. I hope that you enjoyed it. Of course, you're more than welcome and invited to follow me on Twitter or Patreon. Also here. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your favorite song, your least favorite song. But otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. This is good. I really like this last track, though. I think this was a standout. Hold on, before we end, I'm still on first listen basis with a lot of this, but I would say my favorite track on the album is probably Knight Rider and One Summer Dream. Thinking about it. Obviously a first listen for the second half. And then my least favorite song is probably Down Hometown. Not that I disliked it, but I think that the other songs are a bit stronger. But that's off of like oh my god, my voice. That's off of like an initial impression, at least of side 2. Side 1 I've listened to at least 2 more times previously. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you later. Bye, guys.